Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sim Shack. Tonight, our Roadster Rumble Season 12 resumes. The Hockenheim circuit. Boys are down doing some qualifying right now, solo qualifying. We can see from the timing tower at the moment, it's Henry Fenson that has set the fastest time with just under 4 minutes left to go. Jump down on track and jump on board with a couple of the boys. This is actually Moz Moroz, currently third in the qualifying standings. Henry has a time of 1:39.010 currently and has actually gone purple in Sector 2 on the lap he's currently on. So I actually lower that time a little bit more. Moz crosses the line and stays third. And Henry has in fact lowered that that previous lap time down now to a 1:38.889, which is around about 2.5 tenths quicker than Wayne Losh. Moz has obviously had enough. Jump on board with Loshy. Oh, I know, Loshy's still going. Moz has gone back to pit lane. Milne's joined us on the broadcast chat. How you going, Milne? Seen you out on track for a while. You having a break or just work things stopping you from getting out there? A lot of gravel on this track already. Wacky FNBR, whoever Wacky FNBR is, says hello. Let us know on the chat if you're following any particular driver tonight, and we'll make sure we give them a bit of love on the coverage. Try and cover as many drivers as we can. I think we've got a field of around 20 drivers tonight, so it should be some pretty good racing. So, 3 race format, 3 20-minute sprint races with a compulsory 4 tyre pit stop in each race. Races 2 and 3 have got inverted grids, so it mixes things up a little bit. So yeah, should hopefully see some really good racing tonight as Loshy's finished his laps now with around about just over 30 seconds left of qualifying. Don't know if anybody's actually out on track. Doesn't that way. I think everybody has Lucas Baker crosses the line. He's finished. Milne's just know that work is killing him at the moment. All right, that's our qualifying done. Yeah, we should get on race 1 underway very shortly. Hopefully we can up a grid. All right, here's our grid for race 1. Going to be Henry Fenson off a pole, Loshy out of 2, then Moz Moroz, Michael Vos out of 4, then Glenn Boyd, Sean Doyle, Damo, Rob McGrath, Darren Linus, Ben Singer, Lucas Baker, Ant Connors. Click over the page. It will be Scotty Baker, Stephen Barker, Dave Gogol, Campbell Hutton, Brendan Dennis, Glenn Hill, and Ray Harrison makes up our 19-car field. Just waiting on a couple of the boys to grid up. Henry's on the grid. Looks like Loshi might be waiting on Damo to finish delivering pre-race notes, which he's now done, and Loshi's now on the grid. Lights are on, and they're away. It looks like Henry's got the jump. Loshi slots into second at the moment. Woz is there in third. And Michael Vos. Looks like everyone got away cleanly. The race 1 opening. Field's still fairly tightly packed on this opening lap. Well, Darren Linus got a bit of a bad start. He's dropped. Down 5 positions at the moment. Oh, Big G is back with us. Our regular. How are you, Big G? On board with Darren Linus. Sporting a new livery this week. Behaving himself so far. This is not what I'm used to, especially in the little Mazda. Still on board with Darren at the moment. Tucked up behind Steve Barker. Dave Gogol just ahead of these two boys. He's up 3 spots so far on lap 2. Coming under a little bit of pressure there from Scotty Baker. No one's gone for the early pit stop strategy as yet. They're all still out on track. Bring up some weather info. Track temps up to 38 degrees. See, the sun is shining. Fairly tightly bunched, the field. We'll head back up the front, catch up with Henry. Got around about a half a second lead at the moment over Loshi. It looks like Sean Doyle was trying to get a move done there on Ben Boyd, but wasn't successful. Jump on board with Sean. Tight little circuit, the national layout, that national A layout that the league is using tonight. Really suits the Mazda though. Tend to be able to throw it around on this track, although boys were saying that off tracks can be quite horrendous. So it looks like our first of our pit stops is Scotty Baker. Sean's looking to try and get a run down this fairly long straight. Difficult to overtake into this corner though, because it really is pretty much a one-line corner. So Boydie runs it a little bit wide on the exit there. Bit of a freight train. No one's actually been able to break away as much. We'll get down to pit stops tonight as Sean Doyle peels off now into the pits. We've got a, looks like we've got our, had a bit of an incident further back in the field. That's Brendan Dennis, just got on the gas a little bit quick and looped it. Meanwhile, so Scotty Baker has also come undone. Scotty had done his pit stop. Oh, just come in a little bit hot. Same thing. Oh, sort of got that a little bit mixed up. No harm, no foul. It hasn't affected anyone else. Rejoins on back onto the track now. We're on lap 5. Just on half race distance as Damo and Ant Connors now peel off into the pits. Got a bit of activity in the pits now. It's like Steve Barker's gone into the pits, Lucas Baker, Darren Linus is in the pits, Campbell Hutton, Ray Harrison. None of our front runners have pitted as yet. Might bring up so everybody can see who has pitted and who hasn't. Sean Doyle is the first of our drivers that have pitted. He's currently down in 9th. Have a look and see who's got the fastest lap so far. Oh. Doesn't appear to want to show us fastest lap info. As Loshi now goes into the pits from that third spot. Still Henry leading now from Mosmoroz. Glenn Boyd shuffled up into that third spot. Said none of these boys have pitted as yet. See if where's Sean Doyle on track. See how he goes compared to the boys that are in the pits now. Loshi still in the pits. That pit exit, this will be close. So you can just see them coming out. I think Sean's managed to jump Loshi there, which he has. Having a look at their pit stop time. So Sean was a 49.42. Loshi was a 51.53. So our quickest pit stop at this stage is actually Ben Singer with a 47.5. So as we said earlier, it looks like the pit stop times are going to play a fairly big role tonight. As Glenn Boyd now into the pits on lap 8. Got another crasher further back. Looks like Ray Harrison has come unstuck. Oh, bit of a drift. Again, no damage. Manages to stay out of everyone's way. Go back live. So still Henry and Oz are yet to pit. Henry's opened up a gap now of nearly 2 seconds on Moz. So Sean Doyle is around 42 seconds behind our front runners, probably 45 to the leader, so it's going to make it tight when Henry does actually pit for his tyres. Just coming around now. Oh, they've both stayed out. Both Henry and Moz have stayed out. Michael Vos is now into the pits. It looks like everybody has now pitted except for our front two. They're going to go as long as they can. To go back and pick up on the battle. This is Rob McGrath and Darren Linus toughing it out for are they currently just outside the top 10. Darren's got to run. Looks like Rob was a little bit wide on the exit there. should have the inside. Rob's trying desperately to get that, and now Dave Gogol's joined in. Oh, this is, no, you can't go 3 wide, boys. Doesn't work. Rob just gives down a little bit of a tap there to let him know he's still there. Henry is now into the pits, and so is Moz. This three-way battle has allowed Lucas Baker just ahead of these boys to get a bit of a gap. Go back and pick up on Loshi, who's got through on Sean. Up front two are still in the pits as Loshi comes through the stadium section. Going to be very, very, oh no, it looks like both boys are at pit exit now. As Sean gets a run on Loshi. Loshi's going to make him go the long way around. Not the ideal spot. I don't know what's happened to Moz. He's a long way behind now. We check, 54 seconds for Moz's pit stop. That's cost him dearly. Henry was in and out in 50. 0.2 seconds for Henry, which is not the quickest, but still managed to hold that lead. We're on lap 10 now. Meanwhile, Sean has got through on Loshi. Everybody has now completed their compulsory pit stops. Henry's managed to get that gap back out to about 1.5 seconds. While the battle still rages on for second and third. Right on board with Loshi again. Now splitter cam as the white flag is out. Coming back into the stadium section. We pick up on our leader, Henry. Open that gap out to about 2.5 seconds now. Comes through the final corner. Checkered flag is out, and it will be Henry. Takes the win. Sean Doyle gets home for second, then it'll be Loshi. Glenn Boyd. Ben Singer up 5 spots. Good drive to come home in 5th. Campbell Hutton comes home in 13th. Brendan Dennis next across the line. Ant Connors crossing 16th. Should be Scotty Baker and Glenn Hill to round out the the field. Get some official results up very shortly. We bring up some results. So it was Henry Fenson, Sean Doyle, Wayne Losh, Glenn Boyd, Ben Singer, Mos Moroz, Michael Vose, Steve Barker, Lucas Baker, and Rob McGrath was your top 10. Bring up a grid now for race 2. So it'll be Michael Vose off of 1, then Mos Moroz, Ben Singer, Glenn Boyd, Loshy, Sean Doyle, Henry Fenson, Steve Barker, Lucas Baker, Rob McGrath, Darren Linus, Dave Gogol. Over the page. Campbell Hutton, Brendan Dennis, Ray Harrison, Anthony Connors, Scott Baker, Glenn Hill, and Damien Seeger. The lights are on and they're off and running. Side by side into turn 1. Michael manages to hold. Oh, we've got a somebody went off big time there. That might have actually been Sean Doyle. Go back and have a bit of a look, see what happened there. Sean Doyle. Oh, looks like he's just lost control there. I don't think there was any actual contact with anyone else. Substantial damage on the little MX-5 there. We go back and find Michael Vose still out in front, head of Mos Moroz and Ben Singer. Third, Glenn Boyd, Dennis Loshy, Henry Fenson, Steve Barker, Rob McGrath, Darren Linus, Dave Gogol, Campbell Hutton, Ant Connors, Scotty Baker. Damo's up 5 spots already. Then it's Brendan Dennis, Glenn Hill, Lucas Baker, Ray Harrison, and Sean Doyle's in the pits at the moment, getting that damaged car repaired. So it looks like we've got another crasher back in the field. Time it's Ray Harrison. Oh, we got a hit there from Ant Connors. Oh, Lucas Baker looked like he'd. Oh, and then Glenn Hill. It was all a bit messy. Michael Vose still leads on lap 2. Mos Moroz still in that second from Ben Singer. Race of attrition, race 2 compared to the last one. You boys gone through the pits early, I think. Bring up our boys that have pitted. Oz gets a little bit of airtime there as Sean now finally gets that car repaired and back out onto the track. Sean's still well and truly in the championship, so wants to try and grab whatever points he can. I think there's a couple of drop races, but every point becomes valuable. It looks like Moz has now moved to the front. Meanwhile, winner of race 1, Henry, is making his way forward slowly. He's up 2 spots. Right on board with Henry. Loshi has also done his pit stop early this time around. Bit of a change up in strategy. Moz has dived into the pits. Also gone a bit earlier this time around. Lap 4. Scotty Baker and Brendan Dennis also in the pits as Henry looks for a way through on Ben. Quite get the job done. Going to try again into this corner. This corner is a risk. I said earlier it's really a single line, but it looks like he may have got the job done. I think Ben might have been a bit generous there and given him plenty of room. Moves Henry up into that 3rd spot now. Board with Glenn Boyd. Boyd puts both under a little bit of pressure. Michael peels off to the pits, puts Glenn Boyd in the lead of the race now as they cross the stripe to commence lap 5. Fairly tightly bunched at the front of the boys that haven't pitted. I might bring up some pit lane times just so everyone can get a look at who's getting the his tyre changes down at. And Connors, it looks like at the moment, with a 49.6. These guys at the front. Henry's now gone to the front. That's our top 5. So I haven't pitted yet. Sean Doyle is in that group, but obviously was telling us that Michael Vos had an off somewhere as well. Just checking to see who's going to pit this time around. Got a couple that have, so Rob McGrath and Steve Barker are both into the pits. Go back and have a look and see what happened to Michael Vos. He'd done his pit stop, so he's got new tyres and just looped it on those new cold tyres. Again, hasn't made contact with anybody or anything, so gathers it up and able to continue on. Track temperature hasn't changed much from race one. Just over halfway in this race. Any of the boys going to pit this time around? Nope, it appears like all three are staying out. Got a lot of blue livery cars out there tonight. This is actually Damo being hunted down by Ant Connors at the moment. On board with Damo. I've got another one that's come unstuck. It's Rob McGrath. Same thing. Oh, we nearly held it. Not quite. We'll just hold on to it there. Again, no damage. Just unlucky. It's pick up on the battle for 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th at the moment. Glenn Boyd now into the pits. Ben Singer into the pits as well. Not sure what happened to Ben. Heard him on the radio. Oh, bit of a tap there from Sean. Now Ben's decided to do his pit stop. Puts Moz back up into second. He's 40 seconds behind Henry. Damo now up 14 spots into 5th. Meanwhile, Glenn Boyd has done his pit stop and come out behind Loshi. Still Ant Connors with the quickest pit stop so far in this race. Henry now is into the pits on lap 9. See where Oz is just coming into the stadium section now. Henry should still have around about 30 seconds left in the pits. Henry's just leaving the pits now. So Moz has jumped Henry. And while Ben Singer has gone back into the pits. Oh no. Why is it telling us? Sure what's happened here. Getting a message that... Oh, so Henry's come out of the pits. Oh, I think that might have been a lot of net code. There was room between those guys, but it looks like the dreaded net code has got both of them. Wow. Well, that's certainly made it a lot easier for... Oz now, who's nearly 4 seconds up the road from Loshi. That's moved Damo all the way up into third now. Although he's still got Ant Connors. Oh, just as we go back, what's happened here? One of them, looks like that might have been... Not sure what happened there. They were side by side. Oh, that's done it all on his own. He just got on the gas a little bit hard offline and looped it. That's dropped him back right down the field. He's all the way down in 10th now. So our front runners have spread out quite a bit after what's been an entertaining race, to say the least. Oz is pretty much in cruise mode now. Should pick up the win here in race 2. About 1.5 laps left to run. Loshi comfortably in second. Damo in that third spot. Dave Gogol up 8 spots to 4th. That's a massive run for Dave. Where's Dave currently? Oh, he's got a bit of company. Hopefully he can hold on for a lap and a bit. Bring it home in that 4th spot. He's got Darren Linus breathing down his neck. Henry Fenson and Glenn Boyd are both there as well. So Dave's going to have to put together a perfect last lap to hold on from these hard charges behind him. What's happened? That's Damo just ahead of him. Oh, Henry's looking for a way through. Going to go the late dive. He's managed to pull it up. Dave looks for the over under, but it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, Boydie's got through on Darren as well. We pick up on as Moz does the expression session for the last lap. Obviously a little bit bored out in front of drifting. Coming through that last corner now. Greeted with the checkered flag. So it is Moz home first. Loshi home in second. Namo should get home in third, which he does. Then it'll be Henry. Dave Gogol, great drive, brings it home, makes top five. Then it's Glenn Boyd, Darren Linus, Michael Vos, Steve Barker, Ant Connors, Scotty Baker, rest of the boys make their way through. Get some official results up very shortly. In the meantime, the boys have got a 5-minute up session, so we might take a quick break and we will be back with race 3 very shortly. All right, welcome back. Let's quickly grab some results from our consolation race. Race 2. Mosmoroz was the winner, followed by Loshi, then Damo home in third, then Henry, Dave Gogol, Glenn Boyd, Darren Linus, Michael Vos, Steve Barker, Ant Connors, Scotty Baker, Brendan Dennis, Rob McGrath, Campbell Hutton, Sean Doyle home in 15th, then Lucas Baker, Glenn Hill, Ray Harrison. Ben Singer coming home 3 laps down. Go to bring up our grid for race. Wait for the session to tick over. Be able to bring up our grid. I think it's invert 4 for this final race. Let's quickly show our grid. So it'll be Henry off a pole, then Damo, then Loshi, Moz, Dave Gogol, Glenn Boyd, Darren Linus, Michael Vos, Steve Barker, Ant Connors, Scotty Baker, Brendan Dennis. Oops, looks like about to get underway. The boys have lights are on. Henry gets the jump. Amo follows him through. Turn 1. Looks like Loshi's moved up into second already. Sets off after Henry. Track temp hasn't moved so far. Boydie runs it a little bit wide there on the exit. So far in this opening lap, everyone has managed to hold it all together. Just as I say that, Michael Vos has been off track. Might have cost him a couple of positions. Few boys have been off track. Further back in the field, it looks like just as I say that, looks like we've had a coming together. Scotty Baker's clipped. Oh, Campbell Hutton there. Like Ray Harrison might have got involved in that somehow. Oh, Glenn Hill off the track, back on, and T-bone poor old Ray. Yeah, fairly innocent in all of that. Looks like Loshi's determined to try and hang on to the tail of Henry this race. Go back and pick up on Brendan Dennis further back in the... Brendan's currently, oh, he's just run it wide. That's allowed Sean Doyle through. Ben Singer directly in behind Brendan as Ben peels off to the pits. Oh, there's a bit of a scrap going on a bit further up the field with Darren Linus, Dave Gogol. Darren looks to try and get that move done. And the inside, Dave gives him plenty of room. Ray's actually a lap down in all of this, so Dave's now got that move done on Ray as well. Meanwhile, back up the front. Looks like Ray Harrison's had another excursion. Oh, I thought I saw the dust. That's the inside. Oh. He's managed to... Oh, he nearly held it. Not quite. Ray's gone back to the pits to get that one repaired and has actually disconnected. Not Ray's night tonight, unfortunately. Jump on board with Moz this time. Currently in that third position. Oz has got Damo breathing down his neck. Oh, Moz has dived into the pits. Look at our sector times. We're now top three. So we're on board with, was on board with Loshi. Still managing to stick with Henry. So they are losing a little bit of time, as we can see. About 2.5 tenths through sector one, Loshi dropped. We look at Loshi's psychedelic race suit. She was actually quicker in sector 2. Got a little bit of that time back again. and just lost a fraction of time in Sector 3. Front four are still pretty much nose to tail. Lap 6. Had a few boys drop out. Final race. A couple of the boys, that's Roshi and Damo into the pits. Pick up on oh no, Michael Bose has also gone into the pits. Those Brendan Dennis looks like well, that was Rob McGrath. I think that might have been a trying to find somebody that's not in the pits. There we go. Henry and Glenn Boyd both stayed out. Seems like lap 7 was the popular choice for race 3. So Loshi is the first to have pitted back out on track. It's around about 43 seconds down on our front 2 runners. It will still make it very, very tight if and when Glenn and Henry do their pit stop. Oz is still in that second spot, but dropped 2 seconds to Loshi in the pit stop, while Damo drops 3 seconds. So that sort of separated them on track now. Glenn Boyd now peels into the pits. This will be interesting to see where Glenn comes out in relation to Loshi. He's got around about 10 seconds to go, which is going to make it very, very tight. He's just leaving his pit bay now. There he is. As the Loshi gets through, I think Moz has also got through. Yep. But straight out battle to the end now. Glenn's pit time was a 51 second flat. Henry's now into the pits on lap 9. Keep an eye on Henry's progress in the pits. Henry's got about 18 seconds, counting down. Around about 10 seconds to go now, which is going to make this very, very close. Like Henry has managed to get back out. There he is there on track. Meanwhile, Dave Gogol, who had such a good run in race two, like oh, too much curb into the wall. It's pretty much put aid to Dave's race for race 3. Meanwhile, up on Steve Barker. Bit of a lonely race there. Currently down in 13th. Well, we got the opportunity, might jump on board with watch some of the wheel work from Steve. Go back and find our leader. Lossie's closed under a second now. While Moz is coming under a little bit of pressure from Glenn Boyd. Damo's also in the hunt there for that final spot on the podium. Final lap. Glenn's going for it up the inside. I think he's got it done. He has. He's got that move done up into that third spot now. Oz goes in a little bit hot, runs it slightly wide. Damo tucked in behind Moz. Like Glenn's managed to skip away. Henry comes into the stadium section for the final time. Through the final corner as Glenn Hill makes his way back out onto track. Stays out of the way. So it will be Henry that grabs the win in the final race. Loshi home in second, and Glenn Boyd will grab third. It looks like Damo and Moz were going for the synchronised finish. The rest of the field makes their way over the start-finish line. Should have some official results up fairly shortly. Oh, that was a entertaining night of racing. Have some
better than last time we raced them, but yeah, it's fun. It's really good fun. I think
I think we've been invaded here. Apologies for that. That's just Henry being excited.
Yeah, nice job, Henry. Very good, mate.
They've all jumped into the
get me honest.
All jumped into our broadcast room at once and having a conversation. All right. Henry, seen as you've jumped in, 2 wins tonight. Obviously, you like this track?
I like how it pays off to be aggressive and take risks, and yeah, it was good fun. Yeah, I just felt really good around here from the get-go, so it was nice to just keep building on that with a couple of extra practice sessions this week. And yeah, I was hoping for a clean sweep, but I was a bit bold and tried to pass Glenn on cold tyres and ended up taking him out, so paid the price on that one, but luckily managed to get fourth and grab the invert for the feature.
This seems like not only were you quick, you had a little bit of luck on your side as well for that final race, getting the pole position.
Yeah, that was lucky. I got lucky at the end of the second race that the boys ahead were battling and let me catch up and have a chance to take him for fourth. So yeah, it was good capitalised. I got a bad start though, and I thought Damo was going to have a crack, but I think I just got away from him enough for Loshi to have a go instead.
And speaking of Loshi, a second there in race 3, Loshi?
Yeah, my best night for a while. I've had good Sunday nights for 3 weeks and horrible Monday nights. So I got 2 seconds and a third tonight and only 1X. So, yep, couldn't be happier. Thought I could take it to Henry, but he was just a bit too bloody quick. So, no, super night. Very happy.
And Mr. Boyd.
I'm coming to say g'day to you, Greg. It's been a while. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you got that move done, that pass done on Moz on the last lap there in race 3.
Yeah, Moz is always that one where I think, oh, am I going to get it done? Because we pretty much go head to head in no matter what we drive, and I thought if I could get something done on him, and I think we're very gentlemanly these days, not like Henry, but but you know, it's yeah. And to be honest, like I struggle a bit with this car. I don't know why. Since the updates, maybe it was just that big gap. The car just feels a bit foreign to me, and yeah, to get a little bit of pace back, it'd be nice. I'm going to have to schedule some testing because I cannot catch Henry. He's just too quick. So, but all in all, good fun.
There's some really good racing there tonight. the front pack especially as usual, fairly tight. So yeah, good good to see. Henry, anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, just thanks to Flux 3D and Stockman's BBD. Thanks to you for doing the broadcast and all the admin for putting it on.
No worries. And Loshi?
Just to our broadcaster for jumping in and giving everyone something to watch on Monday night. So thank you, Greg. And that'll do for me. Oh, and our league sponsors.
No worries. And Boydie, any shout outs?
Yeah, a couple of shout outs. Shout out to the old fella who does the stream. That's always good. I pass it on to family and friends. Thanks to all the boys for coming out. And where the hell's that Jack Boyd? When's he coming back? So
Yeah.
hopefully he'll be back next week.
Yeah, I've heard he's got some real life racing take care of these days as well. It's good to hear.
Yeah, it's it's all happening at the minute. So I've been down the workshop and engines and this and doing that and doing this. So yeah, it's all out of control. But hopefully we'll be on the grid in Tassie in a couple of weeks and should be good. And also a shout out to number one fan.
No worries. And last but not least, our league aficionado. Anything to add?
Great night of racing. I think it was good racing from the front of the pack all the way to the rear. We had some good battles up the front. Well done, Boydie. That was great, taking Moz in the last or second last lap. He goes, I'm going to block him, but then he didn't block you. And I'm like, well, I thought you were going to block him. You left him like so much room and you just dived straight in there. And it was bloody good. And then I ended up pipping him. So what do you know?
Yeah, well
Good
done.
race.
Yeah, good stuff.
It was a great race, but yeah.
I think the stewards are actually questioning whether that finish line wasn't orchestrated. There might be some questions raised.
You reckon it's painted on an angle?
I don't know. I think I've heard a whisper there might be something to do with tyre pressures, but we'll wait and see. But,
Could be.
No, overall, good night. As I said, some great racing. Always a pleasure to broadcast this league, especially the little Mazdas now that they're back. If anybody out there happens to come across the stream and wants to get involved, just jump on the Roadster Rumble Facebook page and hit up either Damo, Loshi, Darren Linus, or any of the admins, and they'll point you in the right direction. Next week, do we know where we're racing next week for round 4?
We certainly do. Round 4, we are at Thruxton, I believe.
Oh, there you go. So if anybody wants to get involved, next week is definitely the round to get out there. Thruxton is a fantastic track, especially in these little Mazdas. So hopefully, if there is anybody out there that wants to have a crack, the league's always open to new members. It's always a good fun night. No one takes themselves too seriously. As long as everybody's out there having a bit of fun and driving sensibly, it's a place to be on a Monday night. So, as I said, if you're keen to get out, make sure you check out the Roadster Rumble Facebook page. So until next Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope everybody has a good week, and we'll catch you all again next Monday night. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.